Rag and Bone Man there, that's Skin here on Future 107.8 FM, also on DAB and online at futureradio.co.uk. And this is now our regular monthly slot with Roshan Dykes from New Roots, the social inclusion charity. And this month he's brought with him Mussa Saidi, who is also known as Mussa the Messiah. We played the track Untamed an awful lot on this station up until a few weeks ago when it was on our playlist. And actually at first, when we first started playing it, we didn't really know much about Mussa, but we know a little bit more now, and we're going to find out an awful lot more today. But first of all, Roshan, so welcome along.
Thank you.
Welcome back.
Again.
That's right.
Thank you.
Yeah, welcome back. You're very welcome. So New Roots, obviously, Mussa has been involved with New Roots, but for those who haven't heard before, just tell us briefly a little bit about New Roots and also how Mussa got involved with you.
So we're an integration charity based here in Norwich. We work with people that are new to the city, new to the country. So that includes refugees, asylum seekers, all types of migrants and ethnic minorities. We run lots of different activities, English classes, music club, mixed martial arts. We do lots of different things, and we just finished coordinating Refugee Week, which went really well. Lots of different venues and groups came together in Norwich to celebrate refugees and highlight those issues. And Mussa, he's been coming as a young person to music club, different activities. His mum actually comes to English classes as well. So
exactly.
Yeah.
I'm just another person.
Just another person. You produce amazing music. You're not just another person.
Well, thank you. I know it's not very common to quote-unquote rapper, because I know I'm a rap, so I will probably want to run the label, being labeled a rapper, but I do more than that, and part of what I do is have that part that will make me resonate a lot with what Roshan said and the job that I do at New Roots.
Yes, I think so. I mean, listening to the lyrics of Untamed, for example,
exactly,
it's right there, isn't it?
Exactly, because I think the greatest gift and greatest thing that you can live in this world is inspiration. That's why I don't feel complete if everything that I feel just stay in my chest. We need to share it. What's the point? Because your feeling might trigger something in another person. Your words might trigger something or plant a seed in person's mind, and that person might go and change the world and do something even bigger that you think you by yourself you will be never able to do. But it's the butterfly effect.
Yes, and so that's what motivates you. You've got something to say. I mean, all the best artists have. They've got something to say, and they're using poetry or music or whatever it might be, or rapping, whatever it might be, as the medium to get that across to people.
I think I became a rapper because I didn't have no choice, but it was more the fruit of environment. Why is that? Why I say that? It's not because, I'm surrounded by a rapper, I will become a rapper. No. I became a rapper because I was writing poetry. I wanted to write poetry. I tell people this: I'm not a musician. I am just a writer, a lazy writer, too lazy to write an entire book. So you just write small stories, small poems.
Yeah, little stanzas.
Exactly, and decide to put like a melody behind it or a beat behind it to make it enjoyable. So turning my text into music was a way to find it, to give it to people, because you need to find a vehicle to get across. If I just stand here, start reading something, after like 10 minutes, you have things to do.
Yeah.
But if you listen to a beat, so as you enjoy music, but you're getting my feeling across.
It's not just the bit. I mean, I don't know who you've collaborated with on the music or whether it's all just you. It's not just the beat. I mean, on Untamed, which is what we know of you, what we've played on here, there's that haunting piano in it, which just gets into your head and won't go away. It just goes around.
It's the loop.
Yeah.
It's the loop effect. Because I think everything in life is about balance. And when I'm making music or I'm collaborating with artists, I decide to look for that balance. I understand because my passion is the words. I like to play with words a lot. And I have a lot of appreciation for the words. And I treat the word very careful. That's why I try to be more careful with words. because I know they can leave a deep impact, negative in a person's mind,
as well as positive.
because if I slap you in the wrist, after like a couple seconds, you don't feel that pain anymore. It's go away. But if I tell you, I hate you, or you awful, that thing sting you. Every time you remember, that thing will sting you.
Yes.
So you're gonna leave a deep impact. That's how words are strong. And what I did in my music, I decided to look for a balance. Keep the melody and the beat simple and repetitive, but the message itself, because since I already talked about something deeper, something very important, I need to keep melody simple as a repetitive loop, so you can focus, a mind can focus
So it doesn't distract.
on what is out for what I'm saying,
Yes.
which is the word, which is more important.
Which is the most
I
important
think-
thing.
Yeah, I think that's really important today as well, where you see most music artists and stuff you hear on the radio. It's just focused on the beat.
That's why I'm
rather
so
than the
surprised,
lyrics.
that my music is being played here. That's why.
Oh, this is a real radio.
It's-
station.
it's-
This isn't
no,
Malaysian
exactly.
radio.
But that's why I'm so surprised, because here normally you don't, in the majors outlets, radio or TV station, music channels, those type of message or music that I make don't get much play.
Well, we try to play local music here and support local talent here, but it's
Much
not just
appreciated.
that. Not just that. Yeah, occasionally a track comes along that you think, "Wow, that's just amazing." You know, from a local musician. I think yours is one of those.
Thank you.
No,
And,
not at all.
And I think I chose very carefully the first single, because you know what they say, in life you do not have a second chance to cause a first good impression. So because I think because the Anthem is the first track of the album. After the intro, of course, which is called Genesis. He goes a little bit. He goes a little bit to talk about what I'm gonna talk about, the music, and he's so profound to this time. It's so the time is perfect.
Yes.
For the project. The time is perfect because the project called HOMO GENIUS. Because he's a wordplay. Like I said, I like to play with the word. He's a playing the word homogeneous,
Yeah.
when a substance look all similar or belong to the same kind.
Yes.
But deep down they have different composition.
Yes.
And that's what we are as humans or as people.
Absolutely, and that's a really good point. Of which, shall we have a listen to Untamed?
Yes.
If there's anyone out there who doesn't know what we're talking about, and because I quite fancy listening to it again because I haven't heard it for a while. And when we come back after the track, we'll talk a little bit about how where you've lived has affected your music and how you ended up in Norwich. That'd be quite interesting to know, and what your impressions are. I know in the video that you did to go with Untamed, it's full of views. It's all done in Norwich, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah, which
I
surprised me.
put
But
the
anyway.
community and put like the science, because I'm a person passionate about science.
Oh, me too, actually. Right, we'll
Yeah,
keep
we'll
going
talk
there.
about that
We'll
as
talk about
well,
that
yeah,
too.
yeah.
Great, let's have it then. This is the track we've been talking about, Mussa The Messiah, and this is Untamed. Turn it up.
And the new track is